Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Beniknight, and welcome back to Let's Play The Corpse Behind the Window. Now, I think we're going to be wrapping it up today in just this session. We have the 12th, the 13th, and I think we're going to have the 14th night. I think there's 14 nights, and I think we're going to get them all done in just this session. But anyways, let's get right on into it. I can't remember where we left off. I'm sorry. I had to go get my hair cut, and after I got home, I had something come up, and it's been about 2 days since I last recorded the last session, so I'm really sorry that I don't remember, but I feel like I'll remember as I go along. Anyway, I had a dream. Please be quick. Why? I've got things to do. Fine. Are you upset? Are you worried by something I should know about? No. Now please, the dream. You're hiding something, you subconscious part of my brain. I know it. I know it. I was sitting on a bench at dusk. Where? On a terrace. Oh yeah, we were on the terrace, and oh, it looked cool. Well, it didn't look cool because it looked like blocks, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. It was like really cool, the idea of everything. I still just love the art style of this so much. It's really amazing. Right. I was looking at this outstanding dusk. Was it nice? It was the most beautiful dusk I've ever dreamed of. What's so special about it? It was blazing. Oh yeah, it was on fire, I thought it was. Like, it said like fire, and I was thinking that it was, like it looked like fire, but then at the end, I was thinking it might be actual fire. It might be actual fire coming down and stuff like that. Like the end of the world. Blazing. The sky was on fire. Countless flames were floating upside down all over the horizon. I think that's a sign. A sign of what? I'm sorry. Sorry for what? There are things you should not know about. But that's impossible. How come? I know that doesn't make any sense, but it's the truth. I can feel that something in you won't need to make sense anymore. What? Wait, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. Well, he just said that he doesn't need to make sense anymore. But what? I don't understand. What's going on? What am I not telling myself? Oh, shit. Okay, boop, boop, nope, boop, boop, and boop, boop. How about you? Fuck. Piss. Oh my god, this is so infuriating. Like, because it's all just trial and error. What? How is that not it? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, all my nipples are just hard right now. I have 17 of them. Each and every one. Fuck! Did I click that one? Oh, and then that one, and then that one. Finally! Oh my gosh. Now those, I'm not exactly... I know it's meant to be hard. Insect. I know it's meant to be hard, but just... I'm glad that the developer was thinking about, okay, well, each time you restart it, just more insects. Each time you mess up and it resets the time the corpse in the window is coming, because you mess up a lot. It's all trial and error because you can't exactly get it on your first attempt. Well, I mean, you can if you're like really good, but it's meant to be kind of like a trick of the eye because you have some that are lighter colored next to some that are darker colored, and it makes the darker ones look darker than they actually are, and the lighter ones look lighter than they actually are. So you don't know if the one you're clicking on is actually the darkest one, or you're just seeing the contrast of all the other splotches everywhere else. Centipede. I've never actually seen a millipede before. I don't think I've ever seen a millipede like outside of a book, a picture book, or outside of a TV. I've seen a centipede. Knife. What is that knife for? What? Wait, so is he crawling across the knife, or is he getting sliced by the knife? I don't know. There's a lot of symbolism in this game that I really like, but I feel like I'm like so stupid that I don't actually realize what's going on, and it makes me feel so bad, because I want to get all the symbolism and stuff like that. I love symbolism so much, but I'm just so bad at actually seeing it for what it is at the time. I'm just so bad at it. But still, that symmetry is just so twisty fresh. Not there, don't like that. That right down there, that is good symmetry. God, I love this soundtrack. I actually think I'm gonna purchase this soundtrack, or get it, because I believe he has it available on the download page for this game. I'm gonna see about actually getting it, because this soundtrack is amazing. It really is, and I don't need lyrics in songs. I mean, I like lyrics, but sometimes the music itself is just so beautiful that you can make do with that. Now, how is this gonna translate? That's what I'm wondering. I had a dream. Here we go. God, see, this guy's an asshole. He's an asshole up in here. I was underground. Oh, why didn't it say that? Something to be proud of. I mean, literally. And what were you doing? Exploring the dirt. Could you be more precise? Yeah, seriously, be more precise. I was following all of the kinds of insects swarming around me. Following where? I don't know. You don't know? I was following this fat centipede like it was my tour guide. Okay, so you were following the centipede. And then? And then a glimpse of light came from the above. So it was a short dream. It was anything but short. Yeah, that one was a little bit longer. But you just followed a centipede until you saw the light. Maybe the centipede is like Peter Pan. He's the one that's guiding us into Never Never Land. Or Michael Jackson. Oh god, that's an old reference. I don't know if you guys would understand that. There was much more than that. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. Sorry for what? There are things you should not know about. Oh, dude, being an asshole. I like that. Yeah, play on words. But I see. An eye for an eye. Are you still owning that knife? It's your knife now. Oh yeah, we saw a knife in the dream, so... Wait, was that our knife? I don't understand why you're still here. Okay, and he just disappears like that. Goes to show you. Oh wait, no, I just remembered. They said something changed last time. They said something changed, and the thing that terrified him most was that no one else sees it, and I couldn't see it, and that was driving me bonkers. Is this it? Are those faces now? Were those faces always there? Ooh, I hope you weren't always there, faces, because I need to know. I need to know what was there. Oh, you're dark. And then... Oh, piss. Oh, God, it's gonna be one of these again. Oh. See, all of this is just trial and error. I mean, I feel like I know what's darker, but apparently I don't, because by contrast, it just all appears like different. Like this one looks like the lightest of all, but I can almost bet that it isn't. That one that I just clicked on looked like the darkest, but it doesn't, and well, it's not apparently. And I'm guessing, oh piss. And I'm guessing that's because of just the contrast, like all the things next to it creates. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna be your best friend. What? That was the darkest one. That's bullshit. Oh, you hairy vagina man. God, this is so confusing and hard, and I have to remember each and every single one that I click on and log it away into the recesses of my mind. How is, okay, then this one, and this one. So that was the lightest, okay. Well, at least I was kind of right about that. I mean, I didn't think that it would be the lightest, but alright, I'll go with that. Alright, what does that say? Curtain and curtain. So we got two curtains. Are we in some kind of room? Alright, this is like the hardest game of charades ever, because you have no pictures. No, you just have words. You have to guess where you are. It's a weird version of charades. So I'm gonna guess we're in the living room. We're in the living room? Or in a ballroom? No, ballrooms don't have curtains, do they? I don't know, I've never been to a ballroom, I'm not rich. Okay, so we got two curtains coming together and then we're like rising above them. Are we flying? I wish I could fly. I had a dream the other night that I was flying. That I could fly? Wait, what? Is that the curtain closing on our parade? I had a dream. You were in a big theater. And the play was over. Oh, it was a play. Well, how was I supposed to know that? That didn't give any inclination. Well, I mean, you think back on it, I guess you can kind of put that together. A play that has kept me in the dark for too long. Tell me about the light. It was blinding. Coming from the above? Like a shower. Are you still upset about that? I'm glad I didn't know everything. That's all. I don't think so. There's just a long downward road before you. It's misleading to call it a road. I'm too tired to rethink what I've already said. But that's plainly wrong. It is, because I feel like they're describing the story that they've laid out, and it's not a road. This is like a nature trail, or that you've made yourself. Like a lot of the nature trails that we have by my house they aren't man-made. They're just openings here and there, and you have to kind of push aside things and make your own path at some points and decide which way to go to take you on a different route. And I feel like that's what this is. There's so many different paths that could have been taken. A road is just a set defined way. And this is just so many twists and turns that you have to put it together. I hope they explain what happened at the end of this, because I mean, I have my theories. I have my theories that was Earth, but we aren't on Earth anymore. But I want to know if I'm right, because I like knowing if I'm right or not. I'm always right, except when I'm wrong. But even then, I'm still right. Almost like a woman, except I got a penis. All right. Are still thinking about your past? The past has nothing to do with you. You're wrong. Your past is mine. Are you sure? Your crucial steps were all taken with me by your side. Think again. No. This can't be true. My crucial steps are yet to be taken. Holy crap. Okay, so that's actually shed some new light on this subject matter. Now, personally, I think that, I don't know if we're still on Earth or not. I don't know if that's a thing that's going on. But I do know that I feel like this whole thing that he's saying with, I was there the entire time. I feel like that's your self-doubt speaking. Your doubtful self, I guess, if you want to call it that. Saying that I was there with you the entire time. I was there when you doubted. Fuck you! Oh my god. Shit. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the bottom of the screen. Oh god, and I've forgotten everything. I feel like he's saying that I was with you the entire time, but no, you weren't. I have my own set path to take, and the path that I take is my own. I believe that this is right, and whether or not it is right is irrelevant. The fact that you're there always doubting me, always contradicting me, that's not true. I don't want you here. I'm trying to get I know what I want to say, but mine does not mouth good. Mine does not the mouth good. Ugh. I'll see if I can think of a better way to put it, and shit. I'll see if I can find a better way to put it and word it by the end of this. Oh shit, which one is the hup? Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, radiator. Bed down there at the bottom. Window, radiator, half tree. What is that? Oh, that's part of the half tree. So wait, are we asleep now outside? Or are we just looking out the window? What's the half tree doing? I would say we're in some kind of clubhouse, but the radiator's still there. And the radiator, there wouldn't be a radiator inside a clubhouse. I'm still trying to put this together, trying to figure out, because I don't know if it's going to be explained at the end. Like that's my fear right now, is that it's not going to explain it, and I'm going to have to try to tell you guys what I think is going on. And what I think is going on, it's really hard for me to explain what I think, because my mind is just, I know what I want, what I think, but trying to say it is just so much more difficult than it is in my head. Like shit. This music, though, it sounds like an ending. It sounds like something I would hear during, like, end credits or something like that. Alright, I think I figured it out. Well, I don't know if I figured it out, but I know the way that I want to word it. I was free. There were no dreams trying to tie me to the ground. It was like taking my first steps again. The corpse behind the window. Oh my gosh. Now, game and music by Andrea Pignataro. Soundtrack from this album Shapes, available in digital format. Okay, so yeah, I can get this. But anyway, that actually does kind of tie this up and wrap this up really good. I was free. There were no dreams tying me to the ground. And you wouldn't think of dreams as being an anchor, something holding you back, but sometimes they can be described as that. Like when I was first trying to get a job, when I was like 16 years old and I was first trying to get a job, I didn't want to work anywhere that had like a big chain. I didn't want to work at like Walmart or Target or places like that. Not hashtag not sponsored, but I didn't want to work at places like that because I've heard a lot of like things of how they like stories of how they treated their employees, and I was so afraid of like being given the job of restocking or standing at a cash register all day, and I don't like that. I'm not very organized, so restocking is just a nightmare for me. I get so paranoid, and I do have a mild form of OCD. Like, so when I do get started something, I have to make sure everything is correct, and I will go down the aisle and start fixing every little thing, even if it's not part of my job. I've done that just shopping, and it really does upset me, and I didn't want to do that. So my dream was to be an employee of GameStop, because I really loved games at the time, and I wanted to be a part of that. And plus I wanted a discount on all the games that I got there back when I was playing on my 360. But that held me back because I only put in applications for GameStop, and I wouldn't put in any applications for places like a Wendy's or let's say a Baskin Robbins, other places. I didn't put any applications in for other places, and it held me back. My dream of trying to get a job at GameStop was holding me back from actually getting a job. And it did. It wasn't until I let go of that dream to be an employee at GameStop that I finally got a job somewhere else. And I got all these different jobs doing other things, and I gained experience. And it was like I was taking my first steps again. I got to experience a whole new life from a totally different perspective, and I still would have loved to have been employed at GameStop. I feel like that would have been an amazing experience to try to be in a certain kind of retail that I actually know instead of having to be trained. Like I would know, I'd be able to give people recommendations on, oh man, I love this game so much. If you like this game, then you would definitely like this game. But a lot of times people set such high standards for themselves. They have such high demand to try and accomplish things. They have such high goals, and they put a lot of pressure on themselves. And a lot of times that can cause stress. And it isn't until you realize, you know what? I'm not perfect. I will never be perfect. There's no way. And what was that? Just heard a slam. But anyways, it isn't until you accept your own shortcomings and you realize that you can't be perfect, but you can strive to be better than who you are, that you can achieve greatness. Now, I realize that trying to set such high standards for yourself can be a way to try to better yourself. Like, I honestly think I'm horrible at games. A lot of games. I think I'm horrible at commentating and all that kind of stuff. Now, I don't know if I am or not. I don't know how you guys view me, but I know that I think I'm horrible, and that makes me want to strive to be better. It's a way that I strive to be better. I know I'll never be perfect at commentating. I won't have something to talk about at all times, but it's just the fact that it gives me something better to work towards. Because once you figure out once you think that, okay, I have no more left to do, I can't get any better, you stop trying to grow. And when you stop trying to grow, you become stagnant. And that's something that I don't want for myself. And I'm sure you don't want either. You want to grow as a person. But anyways, I think I've rambled enough on this. This was really cool. It was really confusing at times to try to piece together what was going on. I still think that they weren't on Earth. I feel like they might have been on Mars, or they might have been in some other dimension. He might have been looking back at his life and he was just conversing with himself. But I think that this was a really good game. It was kind of, when I first saw it, I had the inklings of Five Nights at Freddy's, but it turned into something totally different. And I like that because I've seen a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's clones, and I was really hoping that this wasn't another one, even though it looked like it. But I was really glad with the way that this turned out. And I'm going to leave a link down in the description below, and I'm going to see about actually getting the soundtrack for myself. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, slice that like button in half like a knight. And if you got any more games that you want me to play, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.